One's new class of premium travel car. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
This is the trip for North Central Arkansas. Classic Hits, KGFL.
That's the sound of your KFC chicken sandwich order. That's what happens next. Your chicken is Kentucky Fried to order. And that's the sound of your chicken being put on a brioche bun. Brioche buns don't make a lot of noise. Then we add sauce and pickles and serve your sandwich to you piping hot. Order the KFC chicken sandwich. It's Kentucky Fried to order on the KFC app or at KFC.com. At participating locations, prices may vary.
Any supplier can drop a box outside your door. But if you want a partner who delivers great customer service too, rely on Cintas. Your dedicated service reps can deliver what you need to help your business run smoothly. From essential cleaning products to hygienically cleaned apparel, fire protection services to first aid and safety supplies. That service you can't get from a box.
Oh, I'm ready!
Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
If you're looking for a dentist that uses the latest in technology, but still with compassion and care, come to Warren Dental. Dr. Darrell Warren offers the latest in dental procedures, non-mercury fillings, orthodontical treatment, root canals, dental implants, and one-appointment crowns, and most surgical extractions, from teeth whitening to a complete aesthetic makeover. Warren Dental is here to help you. Most major insurances accepted. Located at 390 Factory Road. Call 745-4656.
Showing tonight, Gateway Twin Cinema, Highway 65, South in Clinton. Showing in Cinema 1, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, rated PG. Showing in Cinema 2, it's Marvel's Morbius, rated PG-13. Showtime 7 nights a week, 7:30 only each night. Sunday matinees at 2 o'clock, and it's $5 for all seats. Don't forget Wednesday, a free small soft drink and a box of popcorn with each ticket purchase. Gateway Twin 65, South in Clinton.
Your ticket to a good time.
Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. That's Ephesians 5:15 and 16. What could the Apostle Paul have possibly been thinking whenever he wrote these words? The one thing that we have to offer others is Jesus Christ. This is the most important thing we can do as Christian people. I'm Tommy Toombs of First United Methodist Church, and the church is not here to entertain people, nor are we here to water down God's Word, but to offer people Jesus Christ.
When it comes to COVID-19, there are several things you can do to protect yourself, your friends and loved ones, and your community. Wear a mask, wash your hands often, and continue to social distance when you are near other people. If you test positive or are exposed to COVID-19, you can get free, detailed information on what you need to do in order to prevent spreading COVID-19 to those around you. Just go to healthy.arkansas.gov. This message brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health.
Here's NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin.
As a race car driver for 40 years, I survived a lot of crashes. Not everyone can run into a wall at 200 miles an hour and walk away. Without a seatbelt, I wouldn't be alive today. Now I'm retired, back home in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Every moment counts. As soon as you test positive for COVID-19, talk to your doctor to see what treatment might be right for you. We now have a variety of options, from monoclonal antibodies to lessen symptom severity and prevent hospitalization, to oral antivirals to treat mild to moderate cases. But the treatments work best the sooner you begin. For more information, go to healthy.arkansas.gov. This message brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health.
Tonight's Weather Forecast brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. From your first checking account, first home loan, or your first credit card, First Arkansas Bank and Trust has a solution to fit your financial needs. Visit the Clinton, Guy, Damascus, Greenbrier branch, any of the 21 locations, equal housing lender, member FDIC. 80% chance of showers, thunder showers tonight, a low of 61. Showers, thunder showers possible for tomorrow, 100% chance. Keep an eye on the weather for tomorrow, high 74.
Keep it right here on Hot Country 92.1.
Get this thing started. It's my kind of party.
We're your kind of party.
Clinton Yellow Jacket boys baseball and girls softball is on the air on the Trip. We're going to be featuring games by both teams this year. Coach Prince is returning several from the team last year, and the Lady Yellow Jacket softball coach Hudson is also returning several players from last year's conference champ team. This afternoon's game is brought to you by First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, by Conway Regional Medical Center, by Joe Lee Chevrolet, by The River Insurance, by Ralph Black, Attorney at Law, and by F.L. Davis Ace, by Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, by Ozark Health Medical Center, by Goods Cash Saver, and by the Farm Bureau Insurance. The player of the game brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust and all the fine Yellow Jacket boosters. Facebook and YouTube coverage, when wireless internet is available, is brought to you by Cowboy CDJR and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Your announcer for today's game, KHBQ Sports announcer Mike Hawley. Get ready for exciting Yellow Jacket sports action on the Trip 94.7 and 97.3.
Hey, Yellow Jacket baseball is on the air. The Yellow Jackets back on the field for the first time since Friday as they travel to Conway County and take on the Nemo Vista Redhawks in non-conference action here in Center Ridge. Glad you could join us this afternoon. I'm Mike Hawley. I see Boji Hester making his way into the ballpark, along with some Yellow Jacket fans. I think that's maybe Kyle Hensley coming in right there, and we're just moments away from baseball here. Yellow Jackets hoping to get this one in before the weather gets here. And I know we're looking for some stormy weather again tonight. And if we do, you know that Sid King will be on top of it back at the station for local weather. And so be sure to stay close to the weather tonight. Looking for bad weather tonight and tomorrow. And so, but here, right now it's windy and warm. It's about 75 degrees, and we're just moments away from baseball here. Let's take a break. We come back. We'll have the first pitch. You listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
And we're back here at the ballpark at Center Ridge. That was the rendition of the national anthem by one of the Lima Vista students, and she did a really good job on the national anthem. And both teams are now on the field for the warm-ups. Here's the lineups for today's ball game. For the Yellow Jackets, the visiting team on the scoreboard today. And it'll be Dylan Jones, the shortstop, will be the leadoff hitter tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Cole Prince batting second and playing second. Carson McCormick batting third and catching. Joe Chalk, the cleanup hitter today, playing first base. Russ Hensley on the mound today for the Yellow Jackets, batting fifth. Tremel Hastings, the designated hitter, batting sixth. Titus Johnson in right field, batting seventh. Zane Widener back with us today. He's in center field. He's batting eighth. And Nathan Wilson will be your left fielder today. Eli Pearson will be playing over at third base. And for Lima Vista, it'll be Logan Harper. He'll be leading off for Lima Vista. Plays out in center field. Wes Honeycutt, the pitcher. Patrick Perry, the shortstop. Christian Portello, the designated hitter. Cordell Sims, he'll bat fifth and play third base. Cash McClellan bats sixth. He's the first baseman. Jay Andrews, he bats seventh. He's the catcher. Ben DeSalvo, the right fielder. Caleb Freeman playing second base, batting ninth. And Jude Condre will be playing left field. So for the Yellow Jackets, it'll be Jones, Prince, and McCormick. Chalk, Hensley, and Hastings. Johnson, Widener, and Wilson. Yellow Jackets come in today with a record of 9 wins, 5 losses on the season, 3-2 in conference play. This is a non-conference game today. Lima Vista comes in 9-6. They're 5-1, and they are in first place in Conference 4 of 1A. I think they're one game ahead of Mount Vernon Enola with 2 conference games left. Last time the Yellow Jackets played was Friday. We saw history. The Yellow Jackets were on the wrong side of history, Boji, as Russ Martin threw a perfect game for Rosebud and a 6-0 win for the Ramblers over the Yellow Jackets. And Lima Vista swept a doubleheader from Guy Perkins on Friday. They won the first game 18-0 and the first game 7-1. And we are underway. Wes Honeycutt, the pitcher for Lima Vista. Dylan Jones, the hitter for the Yellow Jackets.
Dylan's moved back over on the right-hander box. He's been hitting left-handed against right-handed pitchers. Turned back around today.
Fouls the second one off. He's in the hole quickly, 0-2 here. Honeycutt's a right-handed pitcher, and his pitch is a swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher, picks it up, throws to first for the out, and that's how the game starts here today on a strikeout by Dylan Jones.
You may have already spoke about it, but I'm a little surprised we're playing. Weather all around us all night last night. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, the field looks good. It dried well. It was definitely warm and humid today. Cole Prince takes a strike. It's a home game for Cole Prince. He lives here in the Center Ridge area. His grandparents here, mom and dad, and so it's a home game for them. And a swing and a miss. And Honeycutt has thrown 5 straight strikes. And Prince is in the hole 0-2. Honeycutt winds and fires. That one's in the dirt, back to the screen. Lima Vista has won 2 straight. They've won 5 of their last 7. They lost to Rosebud the second game of the year by a score of 2-1. That's the only common opponent these two teams have. They do have losses to B Branch, Pocahontas, and Forsyth, Missouri, 3 pretty good baseball programs. Honeycutt's curveball is high, and now it's 2-2.
Got a short backstop here today. Be a little bit tough for somebody to score from third on a pass ball.
And the grass looks high and the ground looks soft, so probably have to hit it pretty hard to get it through this infield. I would say good day for the pitcher, except when you look at the flag, it's blowing straight out. You might see a home run or two today. Here's the pitch, just high, and the count is full. It was 0-2. Now it's 3-2. If you're home, hopefully you can watch on KHPQ Sports on YouTube or KHPQ Facebook. We have the signal's been kind of going spotty, and a swing and a miss. And Honeycutt has struck out the first two here in the first. Jackets may feel a little bit of a hangover from that perfect game when Martin struck out 17. Maybe hard to get your timing back.
I think he was throwing a little bit harder than this kid. This one's probably in the low 80s.
Not a very big kid. What would you say, probably 5'8", maybe?
Yeah, probably not any more than that.
Carson McCormick, the hitter, takes a ball. McCormick almost broke up the perfect game in the final at bat against Rosebud. And he fouls one off. Hit a long fly ball to right field. The right fielder staggered a little bit. The wind was blowing that direction. But he went back and made the catch for the final out. In fact, that was the only ball out of the infield for the Yellow Jackets against Russ Martin. And the pitch, curveball, foul back again. Really nice complex here. I think I probably haven't been here in 20 years maybe, and they've really nice fields, pouring a lot of concrete, big concession stand. Nice facility here in Center Ridge. And fly ball. First baseman back. Now the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. That's Freeman. Jackets go 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Clinton nothing. Lima Vista coming to bat. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Here in 87. Me and Bochy here trying to talk maybe when they built these fields. It probably goes back to the 80s. But they've definitely made improvements over the years. We've got a softball field down to our right. And sets up, kind of covered batting cages back over to our right. I guess you're probably, 3-4 miles past the Lima Vista School coming toward Salgahatchee. And up on the hill.
Yeah, we could see the lights when we came by the school, and my wife said, wonder how far that is. And we took about 3.5 minutes to get here.
Home game for Coach Prince, too. He lives in the area, but he is a Lima Vista Red Hawk alumni and always had good baseball teams over the years here at Nemo. And he was a part of that. And we're ready to play. Russ Hensley on the mound, your grandson. Is this his first appearance of the year? He's coming off a forearm injury.
Yeah, just a little sore right below his elbow. I think they probably had pulled a muscle. He was trying to throw maybe too hard, too soon back in January, February. He has thrown one inning. I can't remember against who.
Logan Harper, the center fielder. He's the leadoff hitter today. It'll be Harper, Honeycutt, and Patrick Perry. Anybody gets on Christian Portello here in the Nemo first. And Hensley just outside. Good to see Russ back on the hill. Big Russ is intimidating on the mounds with his size and stature.
He's every bit of 6'3", 200 plus.
And the pitch is high, and he falls behind 3-0 to Harper. And the 3-0 pitch on the way is high, and Harper walks on 4 pitches. We know some last year, Russ would be off up until he got into a groove, and but being as tall as he is, you had to bend up back, and all of these mounds are different here in high school baseball. You get a tall one, sometimes you get a flat one. And a swing and a miss. Foul tip called by McCormick. The pitcher, Honeycutt, is the hitter. And the wind is whipping. Only difference in here and Friday, it's 75 instead of 45.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it stays this way. I didn't even bring a coat.
Pitches the ball, evens the count 1-1. Yeah, the weather has been so cold. Here we are almost to mid-April. And the pitch popped up on the infield. Now it'll carry out the center field. Now the left fielder comes in. That's Nathan Wilson, makes the catch. Looked like it started out on the infield, but with that wind that's blowing straight out, it carried it out into short left field. Wilson makes the catch, and that's the first out here in the Nemo first.
I was watching the Razorback game before I came over, and they had some fly balls that were really tricky. Wind was blowing in from right field really hard. Third baseman, left fielders had some tough plays.
Patrick Perry, the hitter, pitch just missed outside. I think the Razorbacks trying to squeeze 2 in today, aren't they? With
2 sevens.
Knowing bad weather is on the way. And the pitch is inside, and they have a big series of, I believe, LSU this weekend?
LSU. Playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Since Sunday is Easter, I think most of the SEC is playing that series kind of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is unusual.
And the pitch is in. Now 3-0. McCormick will go to the mound. Yeah, Razorbacks lost their first SEC series in over 2 years, I guess, last week. They lost 2 out of 3 at Florida. I think they were 1 series away from tying, the SEC record.
I think
14
so.
Straight series. That's really consistent baseball. And the 3-0 pitch is a strike called, 3-1.
I listened to Coach Van Horn earlier. He was just concerned about taking too many pitches early in the count.
And a strike on the corner. Nice pitch by Russ. Now the count's 3-2. Nice crowd here at the ballpark. And the pitch, fly ball center field. Widener comes in, and makes the catch. And the runner has to get back to first as the runner was stealing on the play. Gets back, and Widener makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. That ball didn't carry much. I don't know if he had
it looked like
he knuckled it or what.
When it got up in the air, I thought it was going to be deeper. It's nice to have speed in the outfield, isn't it?
They could have Zane back. He was not there Friday, but I noticed over the weekend he was playing in an elite AAU tournament, I think in Dallas, Texas over the weekends. A designated hitter, Christian Portello, or Rodello. That's an R instead of a P. He's a designated hitter. And he's in the hole 0-2, and Russ with a chance to pitch out of this. Curveball outside. Great play by McCormick to block that one. Keep the runner at first. No way to catch that one. He just used his body, his chest protector, and blocked it. And a little off speed outside. Now 2-2. Trying to get him to chase. Pearson, Jones, Prince, and Chalk on the infield. Here's the pitch, and foul back to the screen. That's Wilson, Widener, and Johnson out in right field.
That's a good save by the hitter. Ball was outside.
There goes the runner, and a ball high, and the count runs full. Had a big jump. Well, I thought it might have been ball four, but the hitter didn't react. Well, I think he's calling the hitter back. I think I was right.
Yeah.
I thought that was ball three. Now the umpire's asking the official scorekeeper. I thought it was 2-2 on the pitch. And they're going to call it ball four.
You had to go ask the teenage girl what the count was.
And Rotello walks. Now runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss on a nice fastball to Cordell Sims, the third baseman.
Sims is a senior, batting right-handed against right-handed Russ.
Checks on the runner at second. Doesn't throw it. Trying to keep him close. He's in scoring position. He can score on a hit there, so you try to keep him close at second. And the pitch is a ball hit towards second. Nice play by Prince. Flips it to Chalk for the out, and a good play by Cole Prince at second. And that'll end the inning. Nemo gets a couple of walks, leaves two runners. And as we head to the second, it's Clinton nothing, Nemo Vista nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Here's the pitch. You swing. It's a deep drive to left center field. You've hit a home run with Farm Bureau Insurance. From great rates and local agents to fast, fair claim service, it's Farm Bureau Insurance. See Kai Rhoda, Ty Glover, or Mickey Parrish for all your insurance needs at Farm Bureau Insurance today at 501-745-2117. Open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4:30. That's Farm Bureau.
Bud, our Clinton, Ballknob, Pangburn, and Harding are all tied for first.
Softball.
Yep. And we're talking about softball during the break. Softball game today at Valley Springs was canceled due to the weather. And they'll be back Thursday. The big conference game on Thursday. And we'll broadcast softball Thursday with Ballknob at the park in downtown Clinton. Ballknob last week went to Pangburn, beat them 7-4. So now there's a four-way tie for first in girls softball. Clinton, Ballknob, Pangburn, and Harding Academy all have one conference loss. Clinton still has to play Ballknob, Pangburn, and Harding. And so they do control their own destiny here in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. But we'll be broadcasting softball Thursday at 4:30 from the ballpark in downtown Clinton. Jackets will send up Chalk, Kinsley, and Hastings here. Anybody gets on, and it'll be Titus Johnson.
But the baseball plays Ballknob here Friday, at home Friday, don't they?
I think both those games have moved to Thursday. There was one schedule that showed Friday. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they did move them home.
Yep. Yeah, one of the original early schedules had girls Thursday, boys Friday, and then now they're both on Thursday. So Chalk half swing, and
no swing.
Umpire at first says no swing. Now the count is 2-0, I believe. And the pitch is ground ball up the middle. Honeycutt fields it on a hop, and he'll step and flip it to first for the out. And that's the first out here in the Clinton second. Jackets have now gone over 8 innings without a hit. See what Russ can do here.
I'd like to see him get one up in the air, out in that gap.
Honeycutt starts him off with a curve. They're playing him around the right field. A lot of room down that left field line. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Count now 0-2.
He struck out twice against Harding Academy on that high fastball.
And the pitch is a curveball in the dirt. Caught by the catcher. He'll throw it to first, and Russ makes it close, but out at first. And there's 2 outs here in the Clinton second. Good play by the catcher. You never take it for granted. I'm not sure if he caught it or not, if it touched the ground, but he went ahead and threw it to first.
Good curveball by the pitcher.
Trammell Hastings, designated hitter, swing and a miss. I'm starting to feel a few raindrops. Honeycutt, swing and a miss. He ran that fastball up and in. Now you may see that curveball away like we saw to Russ. And a foul tip.
Came with a fastball.
Looks like the catcher wanted it up out of the strike zone. They actually caught a little bit more of the strike zone than they wanted, I think. Trammell fouled it. I think the catcher wanted it about shoulder high. And there was that high pitch. Kind of take a look at it, and I'm going to come back with something away. 2 outs here in the Clinton second. No score if you just tuned in. KHPQ on Facebook, KHPQ on YouTube, and you can hopefully catch the broadcast. 1-2 the count on Hastings. And the pitch is high and back to the screen. Having chased my hat down. I probably should have taped it down too. Two the count. And Honeycutt's pitch is a strike on the outside corner, dropped by the catcher. He'll tag Hastings for the out. 2 strikeouts of the inning for Honeycutt. He's got 4 through 2 innings. We head to the bottom of the second. It's Clinton nothing and Nemo Vista nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7, and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clinton and at jr.com.
Okay, these two teams played once last season. The game was at Clinton. That was back on March the 19th of 2021. Clinton won that game last year by a score of 18-0 at the ballpark in Clinton. And that was a midweek game. Both teams had conference games later in the week, so you don't know about the pitching. But that Lima Vista team last year went 15-12 on the year and made it to the second round of the Class A state baseball tournament. So a pretty good ball club last year that Clinton beat by a score of 18-0 at the ballpark in Clinton. It'll be Cash McClellan leading off, Jay Andrews batting second, and then Ben DeSalvo here in the Nemo second inning. McClellan's a left-handed hitter, plays first base. First pitch was a swing and a miss, and another swing and a miss as Russ working that outside corner against that left-handed hitter.
Gets it down in the zone. He's not bad. I'm looking at the roster. that we have, Nemo has like 6 or 7 seniors. Now, I don't know if they're all playing.
McClellan takes a ball just outside. Count now even 2-2.
Cash is a junior.
DeSalvo, a long-time Center Ridge name. And now the pitch is high. Count was 0-2. And now DeSalvo's worked it to 3-2. And here's the payoff pitch. And ball 4. Third walk of the game for Hensley. No hits yet for either team. And this is the catcher, Jay Andrews.
He's a 24 graduate, so he's a sophomore.
Andrews also another well-known Center Ridge name. And shows bunt, takes a strike.
We got him, we got him.
First, throw by McCormick, and out at first. Had to wait for the call, but a great throw by McCormick. And Chalk put the tag on, and it was a beautiful play as a missed bunt by the hitter and a snap throw to first by McCormick. About ankle high. All Job had to do was catch it and apply the tag. And one out here in the Nemo Vista second inning.
It almost acted like a run and bunt. But since the bunt was missed, runner got caught in dead man's land.
For BB at 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
Other games around the conference today. Rosebud travels to Cave City. Should be a pretty good boys ball game there. Mountain View travels to Ball Knob. And Newport will be at Riverview today. Standings coming in today. Harding Academy 6-0 in conference. Rosebud 5-0. Pangburn 5-2, Clinton 3-2, and then it's Mountain View 1-3, Newport 1-3, Cave City 1-4, Ball Knob 0-3, and Riverview 0-5. So Harding Academy and Rosebud alone at the top of the standings with undefeated records, and Pangburn and Clinton both with 2 losses. So the Yellow Jackets need a win Thursday against Ball Knob. And then that battle with Pangburn next week would probably be determined 3rd and 4th place in seedings for the district tournament. And leading off for the Yellow Jackets will be Titus Johnson. Tried to bunt there, fouled it back to the screen. Count even 1-1. Honeycutt has struck out 4 hitters through 2 innings. The Yellow Jackets have gone 9 innings without a hit. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Foul to the plate. Titus getting out of the box quickly. Can't keep the ball fair. Now it's 1-2.
You know, we're just about 2 weeks away from the district tournament. It's at Riverview.
At Riverview, yep. Boys and girls at Searcy. Week after next. Curveball. Strike called. 5th strikeout for Honeycutt. First out here in the Clinton 3rd.
That ball was right at the top of the zone. Could have gone either way. It's one of those pitches where if you don't know, try to foul it off.
Zane Widener, the hitter. And a fly ball on the infield. Called by the third baseman over near the shortstop. And Sims makes the catch for the second out.
Well, we got 8 up, 8 down.
And Nathan Wilson, first pitch, jumps on the first one, fly ball. Left field, left fielder, center fielder, ball drops. And Wilson will head for second. There's the throw, and he's safe there. And the center fielder and the left fielder got a little too close together and couldn't make the play. That should have been an out. And it hits the ground. Wilson ends up at second. I'm not sure if anybody touched that. We may have to rule that a hit.
Bad play by the center fielder. He went way, way out of his zone.
Yeah, ball clearly hits a left field. Center fielder got over there, got too close. And now Dylan Jones has a chance to put the Yellow Jackets in the lead. Slow grounder to short. This could be close at first. There's the throw. He is out at first on a nice stretch by the first baseman, McClellan, on a throw from Perry at shortstop. But the Yellow Jackets come up with a hit, but leave a man. And we head to the bottom of the third. It's Clinton nothing, Nemo Vista nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket baseball on the Trip, 94.7, and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Well, the Yellow Jackets get their first runner in 2 ball games as Nathan Wilson reaches second. Couldn't drive him home, and we head to the third, scoreless here at Center Ridge, and it'll be the 9 1 and 2 hitters due up.
Fastball by Russ, outside corner.
This will be Caleb Freeman, the second baseman. And he fouls one off to the right of the Clinton dugout. Now it's 0-2. It'll be Freeman, Condre, and then back to the top of the order, Harper. And the pitch is curve high. 1-2. Russ from the stretch. Now batter calls time. Now steps back in. Here's the pitch. And a nice pitch on the corner. Half swing. And they check the umpire at first, and he says no. Count now even 2-2. That was borderline being in the strike zone.
Yeah. I'm not sure the first base umpire knew what he was being asked.
Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Russ takes care of it himself, and he's got 2 straight strikeouts and 2 in the ballgame. And I believe as the first pitch is a strike. This is the leadoff batter. This is Harper. He walked to open the ballgame, was stranded at second, back in the first. And takes another strike. Now Russ is starting to pound the zone a little bit.
They're filling up the zone. Infielders like that.
Here's the pitch, and
just
outside.
Off.
Not a bad idea there. 0-2 count.
Yeah, don't throw anything fat. 0-2.
And the pitch, curveball high. Nemo's still looking for their first hit. They have had 3 walks in the game. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a nice pitch just off the corner. And now Russ has struck out 3 straight hitters.
I'd like to see Russ start that curveball on the inside part of the plate. Right now it looks like he's starting it on the outside, and it's curving off the plate.
Swinging the pitcher, Wes Honeycutt. He flied to left field his first time up. And the wind is still blowing straight out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a little bit off speed on that.
A little bit
one.
off speed. I'm not sure that was just a stray change or a little bit of took a speed off a curveball.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the inside corner. Now he's got Honeycutt in the hole 0-2. He's got a chance to strike out the side. Russ gets the sign he wants. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. Steps back on, and the pitch is curveball. That one got away a little bit high. Now 2-2. Patrick Perry on deck.
Yeah, that hasn't been his favorite pitch today. The curveball is not getting it over the plate.
Oh, and it hit him. That fastball ran inside. Caught him, I think, on the forearm. And Honeycutt is on with 2 outs. That breaks up a streak of 1, 2, 3, 4 straight batters retired by Russ. Perry hit a fly ball to short center field his first time up, caught by Widener. And the pitch is just off the corner. Honeycutt's at first. Tried to run a little bit the first time up on that fly ball to center. He had to get back to first. And the pitch, and Perry's hit. Back-to-back hit batters for Lima Vista.
I think that's the first pitch that I've seen really get away from Russ.
Christian Rotello, the designated hitter, will bat. He walked and was stranded back in the first. Rodello, Rodelo. And the pitch is a strike on the corner. First 2 batters struck out. 2 hit batters, and now Russ trying to end the inning right here. And a curveball outside. Good play by McCormick again as he blocks the pitch, keeps the runners at first and second.
That ball had good movement on it, but he starts it outside, and no way it can be a strike.
Here's the pitch. Runs that one inside, just off the inside corner. Now 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike from up here, Mike.
Here's the pitch. And ground ball towards second. Prince has it on a couple of hops. Over to first for the out. And the Yellow Jackets wiggle out of the jam. And we head to the 4th. There's no score here at Center Ridge. Listen to Yellow Jacket baseball on the trip. 94.7.
Here's the pitch. You swing. It's a deep drive to left center field. You've hit a home run with Farm Bureau Insurance. From great rates and local agents to fast, fair claim service, it's Farm Bureau Insurance. See Kai Rhoda, Ty Glover, or Mickey Parrish for all your insurance needs at Farm Bureau Insurance today at 501-745-2117. Open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4:30. That's Farm Bureau.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with the cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway, or go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Well, we're into the 4th inning, and it's been a good one here so far. Yellow Jackets have had 1 runner at second, and Lima Vista's had a couple of innings where they got a runner at second, but neither team has scored so far. And a good crowd here today. A lot of folks from Center Ridge here, and Yellow Jacket fans here, and the lawn chairs ringing. The baselines from first all the way down to third. Glad you could join us back in Clinton, also on the live stream, KHPQ on YouTube, KHPQ on Facebook. I'm glad you could join us for Yellow Jacket Baseball today. I want to thank all of our sponsors for getting us on. First Arkansas Bank and Trust and Cowboy CDJ for bringing you the live stream. And Pretty good signal on the hill here. Just, I guess we're just south of Center Ridge.
We're going to break the streak this inning, Mike.
And it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up for Clinton. It'll be Cole Prince, Carson McCormick, Joe Chalk. Anybody gets on, Russ Hensley. I know Cole would like to do something good here. He lives in the neighborhood. And count even up at 1-1.
Pitcher looked a little frustrated. Pitcher looked a little frustrated. He thought that was a strike. Kind of body language was, oh, man.
Say Honeycutt has struck out 5 hitters through 3 innings. And half swing, pitches high. Count now 2-1. You'd love to see Cole get on here. Got good speed. Honeycutt winds and fires, and a swing and a miss. That was just good old country hardball, as they call it right there. I'm going to rear back and throw it and have at it. Cole had a good rip. Couldn't catch up with it. Count now 2-2. Here's the pitch, and he comes back with a curve. Just missed. And
the Red Hawk fans thought that was a strike.
Red Hawk fans did not like that one. Count full. Here comes the payoff pitch. And foul back to the screen, and Cole was right on that one. McCormick on deck. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball, base hit up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. Throw is in time at first. A nifty play by the shortstop as he caught it behind second base and made the throw to first and just snipped Cole Prince at first. Patrick Perry with a nice play at shortstop for the Red Hawks.
Thought that was a base hit off the bat. Shortstop really made a nice play.
Yeah, from our angle, it looked like it was heading for center field. We're sitting up behind home plate, about half dozen rows up.
I think you said it earlier in the game. Grass is thick, maybe a little damp. That ball just didn't have enough speed to get through.
Yeah, it looks a little, kind of shaggy from our form here. Probably wasn't able to mow today because of the wet. And, of course, the dirt's a little bit soft. And a curveball inside. Now 2-1 on McCormick. And you got to really hit one to get it through the infield. Honeycutt to the plate and fouled at the plate by McCormick. Carson's a good hitter. He don't waste any pitches. He gets a good cut. Count even 2-2. Here's the pitch. And half swing in the dirt. Hits the umpire. Catcher pitches it up. Throws to first. Missed by the first baseman, and McCormick is safe at first. Not sure if the umpire really saw what happened at the end of the play behind the plate. The batter and the catcher. Carson assumed he struck out, and he took off for first. The catcher had to field the ball off the ground, and his throw to first looked pretty good, but it was off the first baseman's glove, and McCormick reaches the base. Give the pitcher a strikeout and an error on the first baseman. And the Yellow Jackets have a runner at first with only one out.
I think that ball bounced up, hit the umpire in his right wrist, right on his wrist bones. A little pain right there.
That's one reason I gave up umpiring baseball a long time ago. That right there. That is, and the pitch is a strike to Joe Chalk. Joe grounded back to the pitcher in the second. Clinton with their second base runner of the ball game. McCormick takes his lead. Throw to first, back easily. McClellan, a left-hander, over at first. Outfield pretty much straight away for Chalk. Another throw, a little bit quicker this time. McCormick's back easily. Chase Powers coaching over at first. Head coach Robert Prince over at third. And Cody McKnight, assistant coach, in the dugout today for the Yellow Jackets. Honeycutt from the stretch, checks the runner. And to the plate is high. Count even at 1-1. So far, no rain. McCormick leads away, a little bit bigger lead this time. Honeycutt checks. There he goes. Strike at the plate. Throw to second. And he is out at second. If he got the tag on him, and the umpire said he did. McCormick tried to slide to the pitcher's side of the base to avoid the tag. And the umpire said he got it on him. And McCormick is caught stealing at second base on a bang-bang play.
Yeah, McCormick's act like he didn't get tagged.
Yeah, it looked like the second baseman was kind of behind the bag, so Carson slid to the pitcher's side of the bag to avoid the tag, but the umpire at second ruled him out, and that's the second out of the inning here. Chalk took a strike. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Home plate umpire went over and said something to their coaches, went all the way to the dugout. Don't know what that was about.
And back to action. Honeycutt curveball. Shot one hop to the second baseman. Fielded by Freeman. Over to first. And the Yellow Jacket fourth inning is over. The Jackets get a runner on an error, but do not score. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's Clinton nothing, Nema Vista nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket baseball on the trip. 94.7.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
We mentioned Lady Yellow Jackets softball. We'll have them on the air Thursday as they host Ball Knob. They are tied for first in conference with Pangburn, Ball Knob, and Harding Academy. All four teams have one loss. The Yellow Jackets beat Rosebud on Friday by a score of 17-7. And also a schedule change. They were supposed to play Harding Academy on Monday. Yesterday, it got rained out. That game will be played this Monday at the Fields in downtown Clinton. So the Yellow Jackets will play at home Thursday against Ball Knob and a home Monday against Harding Academy, and two huge games if the Yellow Jackets want to try to defend their conference championship from last season. Well, we head to the fourth. It'll be Sims, McClellan, and Andrews up for Nema Vista. Russ Hensley still on the hill. Has yet to give up a hit in 3 innings.
First pitch fastball, outside corner.
Batter steps out. Only been one hit in the ball game, and that was Nathan Wilson's hit that probably should have been caught in left field. Pitch from Hensley. And that one gets back to the screen. May have held on to that one a little too long. Count evens up 1-1. And the pitch is a fly ball foul, backing out of play. Cordell Sims grounded out to second to end the first inning on a nice play by Cole Prince. Moving to his left and then flipping the ball to Chalk for the final out. And the pitch is a curveball shot toward left. Wilson back and to his left, makes the catch on a nice play as Sims hit that one right on the money in with the winds. And Wilson, a nice play out in left field. Kind of a low liner, tough to judge. And then it got up in the wind a little bit. And he went back and to his left and made the catch and one out here in the Nima Vista fourth.
Now that ball was digging back towards the left fielder. Wilson made a good play.
Bringing Cash McClellan. He's walked to lead off the second, but was caught stealing. Takes a strike there. Count even 1-1 to the left-hander. And just outside. The longest stint of the year so far for Hinchley on the hill, coming back off the injury. Good to see him. He can help us down the stretch. Pitches a ball, now 2-1. Here's the pitch inside. I think that's 3-1. But the batter's going to first. I got to stop looking at the scoreboard. I think the scoreboard's leading me astray. Powers, pitching coach, goes to the mound, and there will be a pitching change. I don't know if maybe they had Russ maybe on a pitch count, possibly. But Hinchley will leave the game. Cole Prince will come in. Let's take a break. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your health care needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. When you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway. At Conway Regional, we're not just growing, we're growing together.
Here's the pitch. You swing. It's a deep drive to left center field. You've hit a home run with Farm Bureau Insurance. From great rates and local agents to fast, fair claim service, it's Farm Bureau Insurance. See Kai Rhoda, Ty Glover, or Mickey Parrish for all your insurance needs at Farm Bureau Insurance today at 501-745-2117. Open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4:30. That's Farm Bureau.
Well, Russ Hinchley's day is done. He did a good job for the Yellow Jackets today. Did not give up any runs and ended up striking out 3 on the day. Had 4 walks and 2 hit batters, but stranded the runners and doesn't give up a run. He's responsible for the man at first over there. Cole Prince comes in to pitch. Russ moves over to third. And I think, is that Pearson at second base?
Yeah, Pearson went to second. Yeah, I'm okay with Russ's performance today.
Yeah, very encouraging to see Russ back coming off an injury. And the Yellow Jackets need him as we head down toward the district and regional tournaments. The hitter will be Ben DeSalvo.
You can't have too many arms when you get into a district tournament.
DeSalvo grounded back his first time up. We could use one of those right now. Prince from the stretch to the plate. And a pitch is high, ball 1. Sky's a little brighter here. Wind still blowing. Had a few sprinkles of rain about a half hour ago, but so far so good. There goes the runner, shows bunt, pulls the bat back, the throw to second, and he's out on a nice play by McCormick to Jones, and they throw out McClellan at second base on a nifty play from McCormick to Jones.
Jonesy didn't even have to move his glove. Carson put that ball about 6 inches off the ground, just catch and tag.
That was a perfect throw by Carson McCormick. And now the hitter's in the hole 0-2 as he took a strike to give the runner a chance to go. And McCormick throws out his second runner of the day. Prince's 1-2 pitch is high, now 2-2. Trying to end the inning right here. Here's the pitch, and fly ball left field. Wilson coming in, may not get that one, and they have to play it on a hop as he hits the ball in front of him in left field, and it'll be a 2-out hit for Ben DeSalvo.
They just fisted that ball. Probably hit it 150 feet.
Wilson got a good jump on it, but just couldn't get to it. Played it on a hop, kept the ball in front of him, and they got a runner at first now and 2 outs. And the pitch is just inside, ball 1. Runner at first, 2 outs. We're scoreless here in the bottom of the 4th.
We've had 1 hit. They haven't had any.
And swing and a miss. McCormick thought about throwing that one to first. The runner got back quickly. Runners are paying a lot of attention now after Carson's thrown out 2 of them already. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And now Cole's 1 strike away from getting out of the 4th inning. There goes the runner. There's the throw, and he is safe there. Another great throw, though, by McCormick. They just got too big of a jump on the pitcher. Stole second base. The pitch was a ball. And the scoreboard shows 2-2 as the count. Another great throw by Carson McCormick. It was right on the base. Here's the pitch. And swing and a miss. And he strikes out DeSalvo to end the inning. And we head to the 5th. It's scoreless. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7, and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good ball game here at Center Ridge. Game scoreless. We head to the 5th. Want to mention our Yellow Jacket baseball boosters. Kyle Hensley DDS, Highway 65 South across from Walmart. They're open from Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5. Give them a call at 745-5393. Also want to mention Arkansas Mountain Real Estate and Philip Jones. The office is at 65 South at the intersection in Choctaw. But for all of your needs, you want to buy a home, sell a home, commercial property, residential, or land, Philip Jones can do it all. He's got a great website, too. Go to the website, see all of his listings. They also got a mortgage calculator on there. You can figure out how much a house you could afford with that mortgage calculator. And it'll help you out as you're searching for your home. And the office number at Arkansas Mountain Real Estate is 745-2296. Or the cell phone is 253-8985. Well, Russ Hinsdale lead it off for the Yellow Jackets in the fifth. We are scoreless. Wes Honeycutt still on the hill for Nema Vista. It'll be Hensley, Hastings, Johnson, and Widener here in the Yellow Jacket fifth. Jackets dressed in their all grays, trimmed in Vegas gold. And the pitch is a ball. Ball two. Nema Vista dressed in white pants, black jerseys trimmed in red. And now the coach for Nema Vista is backing up his outfielders a little bit. And a swing and a miss as Russ got a good rip at that one. Count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss. He brought that one into the inside corner. Now count even up at 2-2. Russ 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And Honeycutt comes back to get the strikeout. And that's how the Yellow Jacket fifth inning starts. Seven strikeouts now for Honeycutt. Trammell Hastings, the hitter. And he takes a ball just off the corner.
We're just in a hitting slump, it seems like. And nobody's putting the ball in play.
And popped up, foul and out of play. I think Russ Martin may have put us in a hitting slump. You see a no-hitter or a perfect game like that, and sometimes it may linger for a few days.
Yeah, I think he mesmerized us.
And a strike on the corner. Now 1-2. Hastings trying to get on here in the Clinton fifth. Here's the pitch and a ball in the dirt. Back to the screen, a sharp breaking pitch there. Hastings laid off. Count now 2-2. Titus Johnson on deck. Where was Titus at 7:15 this morning? He was in the weight room. Titus is a hard worker. Here's the pitch. And a curveball. Couldn't lay off that one. And strike three. That was a tough ball for a hitter there. Two up, two down in the Clinton fifth.
Were you in the weight room at 7:15 this morning?
I was in there,
Were you?
but trying to push some weights around.
Well, I was still snoring at 7:15.
Johnson takes a ball. And the pitch on the way. Outside. Mentioned earlier, the severe weather forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Just keep your radio tuned to 92.1. If it's severe, Sid King will be back at the station giving you all the weather updates. And fly ball behind first. First baseman back. Now the second baseman calls him off. And Freeman makes the catch. Yellow Jackets go 3 up. 3 down. We head to the bottom of the fifth. We're scoreless here in Nema Vista. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip. 94.7 and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing, and Recovery, 745-2992.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Yeah, we're in the fifth inning. We're scoreless here. It's been a really good ball game to watch. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. Hensley and Prince for Clinton and Honeycutt for Nema Vista have done all the pitching today. And scoreless here. And we're at the bottom of the Nema Vista order. It'll be Caleb Freeman to lead off. Freeman struck out back in the third. Here's the pitch from Prince, and a swing and a miss, foul tip, caught by McCormick. And the pitch on the way, ground ball toward first. Chalk has it, going to flip to Prince for the out, steps on the bag, and just like that, one out here in the Nema Vista fifth inning on a ground ball to the first baseman. The assist to the pitcher.
Good fundamental baseball right there. When I was playing, I bet we did that 1,000 times a year in practice.
I think in the big leagues they call that PFP, pitcher fielding practice. They spend all of spring training doing that. Back to the top of the order, Logan Harper, the hitter, walked and was stranded in the first, struck out in the third.
The pitcher has to take a good angle. He's got to get down the line and then run parallel with the with the foul line.
Foul back there. Another good thing too, he didn't hesitate. As soon as the ball was hit to the right side, he took off. A lot of pitchers want to stop and look and then take off, and sometimes you don't get there in time.
Job did a good job of taking it out of his glove and showing the pitcher where it was. You don't want to just keep patting your glove, and then all of a sudden surprise him.
1-2 the count. And a strike on the corner. Prince gets his second strikeout in relief, and now there's 2 outs here in the Nema Vista fifth.
We may be here a while, Mike.
We might see history again. Length of the game. And Prince hits Honeycutt, and that's twice today Honeycutt has been hit. He was hit by Hensley back in the third. And that is the third Red Hawk to be hit today. And that'll bring in Patrick Perry, the shortstop. I think that's the son of Miss Dana Perry, our high school librarian at Clinton High School. And his dad, a coach here on the Nema Vista coaching staff. And line drive, base hit right field. Johnson comes in, makes the play. Going to get the throw into second. And there'll be runners at first and third with 2 outs on a base hit by Perry. And that is only the second hit of the ball game for Nema Vista. With 2 outs, Honeycutt was running, and he went from first to third. Johnson made the right play, got it into second base, kept that runner at first. And that'll bring up the DH, Christian Rodello. And fly ball left field. Wilson coming in, shortstop going out, and it's going to drop in front of Wilson for a base hit. And Nema Vista scores to take the lead 1-0. Wilson was playing deep, He came in on the dead run and then landed on the grass, maybe, about 15 feet out in the left field, right in no man's land, as Jones, Hensley, and Wilson tried to track it down, but it drops for a hit, and Nemo takes the lead 1-0.
The batter that gets hit comes around to score.
Yeah, there's some type of stats, how many times a walked batter, reaches. Even in the major leagues, it's a high number, a high percentage.
First batter of the inning. Yeah.
Jackets trying to keep it close here. Cordell Sims, the hitter. He's 0 for 2, grounded to second in the first, fly to left field in the fourth. Lima Vista has first and second, 2 outs. They lead 1-0 here in the fifth. Force out at every base here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Prince to the plate, and the pitch is high. 2-1. You don't want to give up any more runs here. The runs have been hard to come by for the Yellow Jackets lately, so you want to keep it close. Infield deep. Got 4 outs in front of them. And here's the pitch, and a strike on the inside corner. And that was a nice pitch by Prince. Count even up 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the fifth. Looks at second, nobody covering. Runner gets back. Not playing behind the runner at first. Here's the pitch, and it's high. Count runs full, now 3-2.
Runnels will get a start here. 3-2, 2 outs.
Colton's will probably score a run. They'll be on the move. Here's the payoff pitch, and just low, ball 4. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Cash McClellan.
Low, I think.
McClellan has walked twice. Caught stealing once. This may be the key batter of the game right here, Boji. And the left-hander swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, you certainly want to keep everything in front of it here.
Want to keep the game at 1-0. And a swing and a miss. And now Prince is ahead in the count 0-2. Don't want to let Nemo get any more here in the inning. Prince from the stretch to the plate. And a strike! The hitter took it right down the middle. That'll end the inning, but Lima Vista comes up with the first run of the ball game as they get a hit batter and 2 singles, and they played a runner. And as we head to the 6th inning, it's Lima Vista 1 and Clinton nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7 and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Here's the pitch. You swing. It's a deep drive to left center field. You've hit a home run with Farm Bureau Insurance. From great rates and local agents to fast, fair claim service, it's Farm Bureau Insurance. See Kai Rhoda, Ty Glover, or Mickey Parrish for all your insurance needs at Farm Bureau Insurance today at 501-745-2117. Open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4:30. That's Farm Bureau.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with a cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway or go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Well, we were scoreless for 5 innings, and Lima Vista scratches one across in the bottom of the 5th. They lead 1-0 as we head to the 6th inning here. Yellow Jackets still with 6 outs left in this one with a chance to come back. I want to mention Kerry Renfro at Academy Mortgage at 138 Woodell Street. If you got a home mortgage, you want to refinance a home or something like that, stop by Academy Mortgage. The number is 870-580-5215. They got a great website, and they got all types of buyer education materials on there. You can learn about buying and selling a house, learn the terminology when you could talk with somebody about buying and selling a house. And they have a listing of all the loan programs, the government, the VA loans, all those things, and who qualifies and what allows you to qualify. So you can really learn a lot on the Academy Mortgage website, and you can give Kerry Renfro a call at Academy Mortgage across from Pizza Hut. Well, the Yellow Jackets will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here in the 6. It'll be Zane Widener, Nathan Wilson, and Dylan Jones due up. Anybody gets on, and it'll be Cole Prince.
First 2 pitches to Zane, outside, 2-0. 3-0.
And now 3-0. Do you know if Widener gets on, he's got the ability to run.
Yeah, he's got good speed.
And a pitch is a strike. Now 3-1. And ball 4. Widener reaches first. Maybe that's a start, Boji.
Would you bunt him here, Mike?
I think I might in the 9th place in the order, unless you're going to maybe try to steal the base. Nathan Wilson, the hitter, shows bunt, gets it down a good one. Pitcher, the second, out there. Wilson reaches first. Give the pitcher credit. The ball probably went a little too close to the pitcher, went right straight toward the pitcher's mound. He's able to field it and throw out Widener at second, but Wilson does reach first, and he's there with 1 out. Dylan Jones, the hitter, takes a ball. Jones 0 for 2, struck out in the first, grounded out to the shortstop in the 3rd. Quick throw to first. Wilson gets back.
Wilson and Jones both run really well. Take a routine play.
And a foul back, and just as you said, Wilson took off for second. Jones is on it, fouled it on the hit and run. Wilson has to come back. Count now 1-1. Perry, the shortstop, cheating way over towards second. There's a hole to hit through there. Dylan hit one to the shortstop last time. Hole between short and third. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss on a curveball, and that one, Dylan waited a little too long to swing on that one. Couldn't make up his mind on that one. Tough pitch to hit. Now it's 1-2. Wilson at first, 1 out. Nema Vista leads 1-0. If you just tuned in, we're in the 6th inning. Scoreless through 4.5. And then Nemo scored in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Honeycutt's pitch in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for Wilson to advance. By the way, that walk was the first of the game for Honeycutt.
Was it?
Yep, pitched 5 innings without a walk.
Wilson needs to get a little bit bigger lead.
Snap throw to first, back in time. 8 strikeouts on the day.
And 1 walk.
And 1 walk. Wilson a big lead this time. And there he goes. Ground ball foul toward the Nema Vista dugout. Dylan Jones battling at the plate, staying alive. Just got a piece of that curveball. Jones battling at the plate. Wilson at first. Cole Prince on deck.
I like
Wind
Coach
blowing
Prince.
out to left.
I like Coach Prince starting the runner.
There he goes. Ball high, back to the screen, and Wilson walks in, standing up at second, and that's the tying run with one out at second base. And the count now full on Dylan Jones. Perry, the shortstop, trying to hold him close. There's a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded by Perry. Throw to first. Off the base. Safe there. And everybody's safe. Wilson stays at second. And I tell you what, if you're watching at home, Wilson stayed in front of that ground ball to the last second, blocked the view of the shortstop, then got out of the way. And Perry's throw was way off target at first base. And everybody was safe. And a little bitty things in baseball like that. A nice play by Nathan Wilson.
Yeah, if Wilson takes off on the batted ball, he's thrown out at third. But he stood right there and just kind of created a defense, visual defense. And when he got out of the way, shortstop kind of didn't handle it real well. Had to hurry his throw to first.
Really smart base running all the way around by Wilson, not to go to third and then try to block the vision of the shortstop without getting hit by the ball. And Jones reaches first, speed on the bases, and Cole Prince at the plate. Tying run at second, lead run at first. Discussion on the mounds by the Nima Vista head coach. Got a couple of seconds here. I hope I always call him the Clinton superfan, Brandon. I hope he's watching today. Brandon Boynton. I think I may have said his last name correctly. Maybe not, but Brandon, everybody knows Brandon. Yep. And I've been hearing the word. He's been watching some games. And so I hope Brandon and his family are watching today. We haven't forgot you, Brandon. And hoping to see you back at the ballpark pretty soon.
Yeah, Brandon needs to give us a base hit right here. Willis a base hit.
Cole Prince at the plate. Honeycutt's pitch inside, ball one. Now you can start to hear the Clinton dugout a little bit now for the first time today. A little bit of life down there. Runners lead away. Here's the pitch. Ground ball toward third, hit slow. Third baseman gets it, steps on the bag, and no other play. And Prince reaches first, and now there's two outs as Carson McCormick comes to the plate.
Worst place you could have hit it. One hopper, the third base. If he had been playing closer to the third base, that'd have been a force out at third, throw across the infield.
McCormick 0 for 2. Tying run at second, lead run at first. Honeycutt checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Curveball high. Given a lot of room between third and short. Carson could pull the ball through the hole. He could tie the game. Outfield is deep. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder coming in. Can't make the play. Jones is going to score and tie the game on a base hit by Carson McCormick. And the Jackets have tied the game at 1 apiece here in the 6th inning on a clutch 2-out hit by Carson McCormick.
I think the same thing happened to them as happened to us a while ago. The wind is blowing out so hard, outfielders have to play so deep because that ball gets over your head. But when they scored, the ball fell in front of our left fielder. When we scored, ball fell in front of the center fielder.
Job Chalk, the hitter. Prince at third, McCormick at first. The Jackets with a chance to take the lead here in the 6th inning. Harper in center field gave it a go out there, but came up just short. And the pitch is a strike, low and on the inside corner. A borderline pitch there, and the count evens up 1-1. And now the catcher's giving a signal here with 2 outs, a defensive signal. Probably has something to do if the Yellow Jackets want to try to run it first with Carson McCormick.
I think Carson's going to go. But you've got your 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up.
Honeycutt
so
steps off.
You wouldn't want to run into the third out here.
McCormick at first gets his lead. Prince over at third. They're not holding him. There's the pitch. Ground ball toward the shortstop. Perry in. over to first, out there, and that'll end the inning as he jammed Job on that one. He grounded out to short, but the Yellow Jackets pick up a run on a hit, a walk, and an error by Nema Vista. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's now Clinton 1 and Nema Vista 1. You listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip 94.7 and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
Well, what a ball game here. Scoreless to the bottom of the 5th, and Nema Vista scored. And then the Yellow Jackets answer with a run in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. We're tied at 1. Glad you could join us today back in Clinton. And it's been a heck of a ball game. The weather has held off. In fact, back to my right, it looks like the skies are almost clearing into blue skies. I want to mention Clinton Stockyards, one of our baseball sponsors. Highway 65 North. In fact, they're 1050 65 North next to the Archie Creek Bridge. It's a sale every Saturday at 1 o'clock. Go to their Facebook page and see if there's any type of updates each week on some type of special sale. Maybe special type of livestock or something, and you can see all those updates on the Facebook page. Or you can give them a call at 745-8819. Also mention Chad Brown, attorney at law, located at 203 Court Street in downtown Clinton. Well, we're underway here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, we broke our scoreless streak.
That's true. 12 straight innings without scoring, and the Yellow Jackets come through when they had to in the 6th inning. This is Ben DeSalvo, the hitter. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single, and the pitch is outside. Single back in the 4th. Left stranded. And Cole Prince on the hill, swinging a miss. Cole got 2 outs in the 4th and then pitched the 5th. So he's pitched 1 2/3 innings as he starts here in the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch on the way. It is a strike 3 called on the corner. And that's how the Nemo 6th inning starts as Cole Prince picks up his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Clinton Stockyards, or I'll mention Chad Brown, attorney at law, 203 Court Street. Estate planning, probate, real estate, or basically any law in general. You can give Chad Brown a call. His number is 745-8801. He's located across from the courthouse and next to City Hall in downtown Clinton.
First pitch from Cole was inside ball.
DeSalvo, the hitter, little dribbler down the third base line. Prince fields it, but the throw to first is late. And that was nothing you could do with that one. It
Nice
just rolled
bunt.
about 6 feet down the third base line. Prince fielded it about a foot from the third base line, but his throw was late to first. And DeSalvo reaches first with a 1-out single here in the 6th inning, and he is the lead run. This brings in the number 9 hitter, Jude Condre. We'll check that. This is Freeman here. Freeman, the hitter, number 18. Runner at first, one out. Jackets looking for two up the middle. Shows bunt, fouls it back to the screen. Count even 1-1. I want to mention Todd Treese, John Treese, the whole family, the pottery shop, Highway 65 North, next to the Stockyards in Clinton. 850 Highway 65 North. Prince pitches, bunt, back to the mound, looks at second, goes to first, and throws it by the first baseman. And it'll be first and third with only one out. Throw to third, made it close, but safe there. And it'll be runners at first and third with only one out. Nice bunt. Prince fielded it, looked at second, made the right decision to throw to first, but hurried his throw and threw it over Chalk's head at first. And the Jackets are in a jam once again here in the bottom of the sixth inning as Cordray reaches on an error.
Got to make the routine plays, Mike. First bunt was was perfect. That bunt was playable. We're probably just going to give up
the salvo to go from first to third on the air. He's the lead run at third. And also a runner at first, back to the top of the order. And Logan Harper takes a ball. Harper's 0 for 2, struck out twice, also walked. Boy, the Jackets could sure use a strikeout here. Condre leads away at first. Here's the pitch. Ball too high.
I'm a little surprised they're not starting the runner. Try to keep them out of a double play.
Jones and Pearson looking for two up the middle. Pitchley tied at third. Here's the pitch. And the pitch is low. Now 3-0. You got a base open if you want to use it. Set up the force outs. McCormick goes to the mound. Talks to Prince. Key point in the game here. Tied 1-1, bottom of the sixth. Jackets trying to work out of the jam. Prince from the stretch to the plate. And ball 4. And the bases are loaded. That'll bring in the pitcher, Honeycutt. He's 0 for 1, but he's been hit twice. No room for him on the bases now. But you do have force outs everywhere. Second and short could look to go for 2. The corners could bring it home. Here's the pitch. And foul straight back, and Prince gets ahead in the count, 0-1.
We need the 1-2-3 double play. One hopper to the pitcher. Back to Carson.
Here's the pitch. And a shot toward left center field. Wilson on his horse. Back, makes the catch. But the runner will tag at third. And he'll score. And the throw to third was close. Almost threw him out from left field to third base. And Wilson almost made a nice play on that one. But the runner just beats the throw to third. And the salvo tags up and scores. And Lima Vista retakes the lead, 2-1. Condre moved over to third. Harper stayed at first. And Harper takes off, pitch foul back to the screen. Patrick Perry, the hitter, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2. He's also been hit by a pitch. And Perry's pitch is a ball. Now 1-1. Got to keep it a one-run game here again. Don't let them add an insurance run. Jackets trail 2-1. Prince from the stretch. There goes the runner. And a line drive left field. Wilson is going to have to play it on a hop. And another run scores. And Honeycutt, who was off on the play, goes all the way from first to third. And Perry ends up at second on the throw back into the infield. Perry gets an RBI single as Condre, the number 9 hitter, who reached on the error, eventually comes around to score. Christian Rodello, the hitter, 1 for 2. Has a walk and a single. And the pitch is a shot foul outside of third. A long strike. Runners lead away from second and third. Pitch is high. Need to mention Regions Bank also, one of our baseball, softball boosters, located just off the Court Square in downtown Clinton. They're open from 9 to 4 Monday through Thursday and 9 to 5 on Friday. Here's the pitch. Is a ball blocked by McCormick. Nice play there. Safety deposit boxes and the ability to wire money, Western Union. You can do all that at Regions Bank, and they have over 2,000 ATM machines. 2-1 the count. Prince looks at second, doesn't throw it. Count stays 2-1. Now back on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch up around the letters. Now count 2-2. And we don't want to forget Mickey Parrish and all the gang at Farm Bureau. Him and all the salesmen there and the ladies that work there. Thank them for their support for Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mickey Parrish and Farm Bureau. And the pitch is fouled off by Rodello. Count stays 2-2. 3-1 Nemo Vista here in the bottom of the 6th. Scoreless until the bottom of the 5th. Nemo Vista picked up 1. Clinton tied it with a run in the top of the 6th. And now Nemo Vista's come back with 2 more in the bottom of the 6th. And that pitch is just low. Count now full. First base open. Runners at first and second. You don't have to give in here. Sims up next. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball toward third. Hensley feels it, bobbles it, now throws it, and out at first. Russ had to get a handle on that one and then made a nice throw. And that'll end the inning. But Lima Vista comes back for 2 more runs on 2 hits, a walk, and an error. And as we head to the 7th inning, it's Lima Vista 3 and Clinton 1. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Baseball of the Trip, 94.7 and the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Well, Yellow Jackets have to work to do here as we head to the 7th inning. It's been a good one, but the Jackets trail 3-1. As we head to the 7th inning, Jackets have 1 run on 2 hits today. And Lima Vista 3 runs on 5 hits. Honeycutt trying to finish this one. He's gone 6 innings, struck out 8, walked one, given up one run. And it'll be Russ Hensley leading off the Yellow Jackets. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for the Yellow Jackets. Got to have a runner to have a chance here as we head to the 7th. Russ 0 for 2 on the day.
This is an inning where you just have to play base to base. You don't try to hit the ball out of the park. You just put it in play.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Honeycutt's pitch count should be up there, though, with all those strikeouts. That requires pitches. And then the Yellow Jackets sent 6 batters to the plate in the last inning. And foul back on a curveball. Now Russ is in the hole 0-2. You got to guard the plate here. Try to get the ball in play. Trammell Hastings on deck. And the pitch is swing and a miss. He comes back with a high fastball. And Russ is the first out here in the Yellow Jackets 7th. Hour and 45-minute game. It's been a quick one. Trammell Hastings, the hitter. He's struck out twice today. And he takes a strike on the corner. Honeycutt now has 9 strikeouts in the game. And he's working fast now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He's just getting the ball back and coming back with it. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Jackets need a runner.
He's not giving us any help. He's not putting us on base.
Here's the pitch. And a curveball inside. Now 2-2. Titus Johnson on deck. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And Hastings goes down. And Honeycutt didn't have a strikeout in the 6th inning, but it seemed like he's got a second wind here in the 7th inning. He now has 10 strikeouts on the day. And the last hope for Clinton today is Titus Johnson. Any way to get on base. And he fouls the first pitch straight back.
A little easier to pitch when you got a 2-run lead.
Looked like Titus had a pitch to hit there maybe, but fouled it straight back. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a curveball now.
Good.
0-2.
That's a good curveball.
The Jackets are down to their last strike. Zane Widener on deck. Here's the pitch. And outside. Johnson laid off that one. Now it's 1-2. Love to see Widener get a shot here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 on a good curveball. And strikeout number 11 on the day for Honeycutt. And the Yellow Jackets go down in order in the 7th, and that'll be the ball game here today. Final score from Center Ridge. It's Nemo Vista 3, Clinton 1. Listen to Yellow Jacket Baseball on the Trip, 94.7.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when patient is sick, diagnosed with a cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway, or go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace. Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Go back here at the ballpark. It was a quick one today for high school baseball, an hour and 45-minute ball game. A lot of times high school baseball is 2 to 2.5 hours. It was well played. The Yellow Jackets come out on the short end today. They lose by a score of 3-1. The game was scoreless into the bottom of the fifth inning. Lima Vista picked up a run in the bottom of the fifth. Clinton came back, got a run in the top of the sixth to tie the game at 1. And then Lima Vista in the bottom of the sixth inning on two singles, a walk, and a costly error on the Yellow Jackets. Picked up 2 runs, and then Wes Honeycutt, the pitcher today for Lima Vista, retired the Yellow Jackets in order. In the 7th, and your final score today was Lima Vista 3 and Clinton 1. Let me mention Wes Honeycutt for the pitcher for Lima Vista. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 11 strikeouts, and only 1 walk today. Your thoughts on Honeycutt, Bochy?
Well, I don't think he tried to trick us. You know, he's just throwing fastballs outside part of the plate. We're not catching up with him. And then he throws the high fastball that nobody's going to hit. If you do hit it, pop it up. So I don't think the last couple of games we've played, there's been any tricks. You know, we're just not putting it in play. Maybe we're in a bad slump right now. Maybe it won't catch up with us by district tournament time.
Hey, the Yellow Jacket pitching, he only gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. The costly parts were the walks and the hit batters and the error at the wrong time that allowed, an extra base runner on when they only got 5 hits, but they had an extra runner or 2 on due to a walk. But you can see it was great to see Russ Hensley come back and pitch today. He went 3 1/3 innings today, and he'll just keep getting stronger, I think. It'll help us down the stretch, and only his second appearance, I think, of the year on the mound.
Yeah, the first time I think he just threw 1 inning. Coach probably had him on a pitch count today. We got to have some arms ready in 2 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, Russ strikes out a couple while he's in there, and did not give up a run while he was in there. Cole Prince relieved, and Cole struck out 3. He pitched 3 2/3 innings. Russ pitched 3 1/3. Cole pitched 3 2/3 innings. They only gave up 5 hits combined, only 3 runs. A lot of times that'll win you a high school baseball game. You hold the other team to 3 runs or less.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's our pitching or defense. It's just pretty obvious right now we're not putting the ball in play.
Well, we talked about First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. We want to mention Carson McCormick. Threw out 2 runners stealing. Great job on defense behind the plate, and also had one of Clinton's 2 hits. And the other player we want to mention, Nathan Wilson out in left field, made a couple of nice catches in left field. Also had a double, Clinton's other hit, and did a great job running the bases today out there at second base. And so we want to mention those 2 guys, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game. We'll just give it to both of them, Nathan Wilson, Carson McCormick, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game. Those 2 kids really hustle, and they can both run.
Yeah, we just got to get more guys on base. If the pitchers are not walking us or hitting us, we've got to do something to get on base.
Well, the Yellow Jackets return home. I think the weather's supposed to be sunny on Thursday. Ball Knob comes to town for a conference game. Yellow Jackets will be at the ballpark at the school, and we'll broadcast the softball game Thursday from downtown against Ball Knob. It's a 4-way tie for first in girls softball between Clinton, Ball Knob, Pangburn, and Harding Academy. So a big ball game on the softball side at the ballparks downtown on Thursday. And so if you go to the baseball game, you can flip on your radio, listen to the softball game. But we'll be on at 4:30, both baseball and softball Thursday from Clinton as Ball Knob comes to town. And then next Monday, a makeup game, Harding Academy at Clinton at the ballparks downtown, and we'll have that broadcast for you on Monday. I guess we go to Pangburn. I think it's Tuesday. We may go to Pangburn.
I think it is Tuesday.
And that'll be a big game on both the softball and the baseball side. That'll probably be for third place on the baseball side and could be for first place on the softball side. So got this week, next week, and then we have a district tournament coming up. So it seems like it's going fast. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening today. We want to thank Keith Parrish back at the station for getting us up and going. He's working the board today. I want to thank Sid King for allowing us to get on the air and for bringing you Yellow Jacket Sports for 40 years on KHPQ and also the Trip on KGFL 94.7. Crystal Barnett back at the station, who was our liaison between the station and the sponsors and the broadcast. I want to thank her. And we always want to thank Bochi Hester for joining us in for all his knowledge on baseball. And I'm Mike Hawley. I just talk about baseball. And so thanks for joining us this time. Until next time, so long.